The Atlantic greets the dawn with a roar. Wind lashes across the dark water, and waves rise like shifting cliffs, pounding against a small vessel pushing through sheets of frozen rain. Deck lights flicker through the storm, illuminating weathered faces carved by years of salt, cold, and long nights at sea. They're not hunting treasure yet. What they pursue carries a value greater than precious metals. From the frigid waters off the coast of Maine, more than 100 million pounds of lobster are drawn up each year, fueling over $500 million in economic impact. But behind the polished restaurant plates and luxury dining scenes lies a hard truth. Every lobster pulled from the deep is won through a daily fight with unforgiving seas, razor-sharp winds, and one of the most dangerous workplaces in America, a job with a fatality rate nearly 20 times higher than on land. Beneath the waves, an ancient world moves quietly. Soft rays of filtered light reveal forests of seaweed draped over jagged rocks, a hidden sanctuary for one of Earth's oldest marine survivors, Homarus americanus, the American lobster. When they first hatch, they're no bigger than a fingernail, nearly invisible, fragile, and defenseless. Only a tiny fraction escape predators long enough to grow. Those who endure begin a lifelong ritual molting. They shed their shell time after time, each new armor thicker and stronger than the last. Their blood runs blue, enriched with hemocyanin, a natural adaptation that helps them breathe in waters that can drop to 5 degrees. Here in the icy Atlantic, these armored relics can live half a century quietly, sustaining $1 billion coastal economy. At 3 in the morning, under the faint glow of a fading moon, small boats slip out from Maine's rugged harbors. The cold cuts like sharpened steel. On deck, hardened hands coil ropes and stack steel traps, each weighing over 20 kilograms. These traps are the heart of the trade. Packed with fresh herring and lowered into deep water, every trap carries a buoy, marked with colors that function like family emblems, passed down through generations. By sunrise, the ocean becomes a dotted map of floating markers, bright colors drifting over silver waves. The hauler winds to life, dragging cages from the cold darkness below. Foam spills over the rails as the traps surface, and inside powerful claws snap the Atlantic's red treasure. The smallest lobsters are released immediately. Egg-bearing females are tagged and returned to breed. Sustainability isn't a suggestion here. It's a law rooted in tradition and survival. Every movement on deck is deliberate. A single misstep, a rope around the ankle, or a fall on wet metal can pull a person into the sea faster than they can shout for help. Out here, mistakes are permanent. These are the unseen realities behind gourmet plates, workers facing storms, freezing fog, and winds strong enough to tear open steel nets. A good haul brings in 400 to 600 pounds, enough to support a family and keep the cycle going. Some seasons bring high prices and unexpected prosperity, but wealth never overshadows the respect fishermen carry for the ocean, a force that sustains livelihoods, yet can take everything in an instant. Once the boats reach shore, the next race begins. Crates of live lobsters are unloaded into air so cold it stings the skin. Inside processing facilities, workers in insulated coats move swiftly between stainless steel tanks holding the catch. Each lobster is rinsed in chilled seawater, then examined, weighed, and sorted into one of 3 destination paths. Live shipments packed with cooling gel and sent by air to Asian markets. Flash frozen inventory locked at 40 degrees Celsius to preserve premium texture. Processed meat gently steamed, picked clean, and vacuum sealed. A single plant may move over 40,000 pounds in a day. The machinery hums non-stop, efficient, exact, relentless. By the time the container doors shut, thousands of lobsters are already en route to high-end kitchens across the globe. Within 48 hours, lobsters pulled from icy Atlantic waters are served beneath dim candlelight in New York, Tokyo, or Hong Kong. Butter melts across tender white flesh, releasing an aroma that fills the room. It looks effortless, luxurious even. But every bite carries the weight of harsh waves, frozen hands, and the people who risked their lives to haul it from the deep. From ocean storms to refined dining halls, lobster has become more than a delicacy. It is a symbol of global luxury, a cultural icon, and an industry that sustains entire coastal communities. Yet success hides a growing threat. Maine's waters are warming at a rate few regions can match. The lobsters that once crowded these coasts are steadily migrating north, seeking colder Canadian grounds. Scientists, fishermen, and regulators are scrambling to adapt, studying new management systems, improving conservation rules, and exploring hatchery programs that simulate natural lobster habitats. Because in Maine, lobster isn't simply a product, it's tradition, identity, and the backbone of entire towns. As evening settles, boats head out once more. The horizon glows red as the waves echo their timeless rhythm. For every lobster lifted from the ocean floor, there's a story of resilience, skill, and respect for a sea that still holds the power to take it all away.